Crescencio Summerville. This guy been heavily linked with Chelsea Football Club. And look at his statistics from WhoScore.com. You know that I don't really believe in statistics 100%. Just like Mourinho said, I don't believe in stats. I believe in what I see and what I watch. I test.
You can go for stats. That's the way people that don't understand football analyze football is with stats. I don't go for stats. I go for what I felt and for what I watch in the game.
To a certain extent, I can understand Mourinho and I agree with him. But statistics also gives you a general idea about a player. Strength, finishing, key passes, dribbling, set pieces, ball retention, passing, through balls. Weaknesses, player has no significant weaknesses. So very, very good candidate to keep an eye on. He's going to cost around 35 million. But if Chelsea come calling, it's going to be 50 million, 60 million for sure. And it's just a big question about Mikhailo Mudryk. What's going to happen to that brother? Because I watched the game yesterday, a friendly that he played for his country, made the same kind of mistakes. You just ask yourself if the time is not running out for him. How old is he? 22 or 23 years old. This is the time that he need to improve his game. But it looks like we're not going to have time to wait. So I'm just wondering if it's not going to be another loan deal somewhere and bring somebody else like Summerville. Because our weakest link, let's be honest, been from that left-hand side. Nobody to cross properly. Nobody that understands football properly. Sterling can do it on his day, but he chooses his games. And I think Chelsea are going to get rid of him. So getting rid of Raheem Sterling and also Mikhailo Mudryk, we're going to need somebody. And Summerville is a serious candidate.
Be honest.
I am being honest.
This is a perfect example of what Jose Mourinho said about statistics. Look at Nicholas Jackson. Strength, dribbling, key passes, finishing, headed attempt. Weaknesses, offside awareness. Listen. This is the guy that I've been protecting even when he was very, very bad on the pitch, right? So don't get me wrong. At the end of the season, he finished very, very strong. And he scored more goals than Didier Drogba first season at Chelsea Football Club. So congratulations to him. But telling me that his strength is finishing, this is misleading people. And statistics will tell you 16 or 17 goals, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't tell you the context. It doesn't tell you the context against Tottenham Hotspurs, 9 against 11, and he missed like 10 sitters before scoring 3 goals. You know, it doesn't tell you the entire thing. So finishing still a big weakness for Nicholas Jackson. Heading also very, very horrible. But I think for the season, he scored like a couple goals with his head. He's improving. You can tell that the guy is working on it. But how many clear headers that he missed, like empty net. So telling me that headed attempt is his strong. Well, attempt doesn't mean that scoring though. So I kind of understand heading attempt is different than scoring with your head. You attempt, like you jump with your head, but you can't reach, or the ball just touches your head. You didn't like direct the ball to the net and all that. He attempt a lot, but he doesn't score. So let's be honest, give him credit he deserves. Next season, he's going to be better. He's going to only get better and improve because he's still young. But this is how statistics can mislead people. Michael Olise and Eze still being monitored by Chelsea Football Club, according to The Athletic. This is a recycled news as per usual. What I don't understand is Eze. You know, do we really need Eze? He's amazing, though. You can't say no to somebody like Eze, but Olise is the guy that we're supposed to pay attention. We wanted him last summer. It didn't happen for one reason or another, but I don't really regret it because we ended up by getting Cole Palmer. And if we can add him, pay a little bit more money and get Olise, this is the guy that you can't say no because he's world class. Very, very young, world class. His injury record is kind of worrying, but I think we can fix it. We can fix it. We're going to close our eyes on injury record and bring Mr. Olise at Chelsea Football Club. So Chelsea been linked with so many good players, and sometimes you ask yourself, what are we going to do with all of them? Next season, we have Messino coming, and we also have Kendry Pius. So Eze, I'm not sure, but Michael Olise, get him. 70 million, 65, pay the money. Pay the money and don't speak. Really, Chelsea? This is our level now? We moved from Trevoh Chalobah to Upamecano. Come on, there is a reason why Thomas Tuchel wanted Trevoh Chalobah instead of playing Upamecano. Like, seriously, this is a big joke. You get somebody go literally on free. 25 million for Trevoh Chalobah is an insult. Insult to Chelsea, insult to football community. And you are thinking about going and get Upamecano from Bayern Munich. First of all, how much is going to cost? 50, 60, 70 million, 80 million. How that makes sense? And he's coming to Chelsea to be on 200k a week. Trevoh Chalobah is on 60k a week. Minimum wage. Less money than Malang Sarr. And you are bringing this French guy because he's French, because of connection with Laurenz Stewart, because he worked in France. Like, really, what Chelsea are doing right now is stupid. I hope that this is not true because this guy is awful. And he's my own brother, right? I come from the same country as he. Because some people will tell you, oh, you hate people, blah, blah. How can I hate people? I was supposed to be hyping every black guy or every French guy here in the channel. I don't do it. Because this is Chelsea Football Club. We are all from the same country. We are all blues. This guy is error prone. He gives penalties for fun. He's very slow thinking. He can play from the back. I can give it to him a little bit. But other than that, I don't see anything special. How many penalties he gave away in the Champions League and in the Bundesliga last season? How many red cards he got? Stupid red card because he can't keep up with the pace. So Bayern can appreciate the quality that we have in our team, Trevoh Chalobah and other players, but we can't appreciate what we already got in the team. You know, when Koulibaly came to Chelsea, right? He said that at Chelsea in the Premier League, you have to run while thinking. You have to do both things the same time. In Italy, you have to think and then you run. So it's completely different. If this guy is making those mistakes in the Bundesliga, and I was talking about Koulibaly who came from Italy, but I'm trying to make a point here. Like, other leagues are slower. You have to think. You have to be smart and then make a run. But in the Premier League, you are running and you are thinking. If he can commit those kind of mistakes in the German league, imagine how many mistakes, how many penalties he's going to give away, how many red cards he's going to get in the Premier League. I don't approve this, and I hope this is not true, because Upamecano is awful.
I feel embarrassed.
The Athletic are not slowing down today. Chelsea been linked with everybody under the sun today. Most of the news are just recycled news, but interesting one. Nico Williams from Bilbao is a target for Chelsea Football Club. 50 million release clause, and apparently he's going to ask for 200k a week. Very, very good one. But the wage structure at Chelsea might be a big problem. And also, if you want to bring another winger, you need to get rid of Sterling and also Mikhailo Mudryk. Because Nico Williams is not somebody that will sit on the bench. He needs to start every single game. We don't have time to wait for Raheem Sterling to improve or Mikhailo Mudryk to improve. Very interesting proposal here, but I don't mind if we get Williams or Summerville, because it looks like they are almost the same. Summerville, because he knows English football already. I tend to go for Summerville than Nico Williams, but keep an open mind, and let's see what's going to happen. He's been also linked with Arsenal and other big teams in Europe. And remember, just 99% of this transfer won't happen. It's just paper talk, and it gives us topics to make videos. Enzo Maresca is a big admirer of Mads Hermansen, 23 years old from Leicester City. He worked with him, and he's very, very good on the ball, playing from the back, understand the system. But remember, yesterday it was trending that Enzo Maresca also want to keep Robert Sanchez, want to give him a chance, and he's a big admirer of his. I'm not very sure about Robert Sanchez, unless if we try to switch the system a little bit and not really push him to play from the back. But let's wait and see what's going to happen. We've been linked with pretty much everybody under the sun. Another goalkeeper that Chelsea been linked with. This young man, 21 years old, goalkeeper from Burnley. And also we know that Burnley likes to play from the back. I've watched a lot of big mistakes that this young man made, but it wasn't only him. It wasn't only his fault. The defense was awful. They had the youngest team in the Premier League under company, and they were playing heavy metal, like rock and roll football, Pep Guardiola football, while they don't have the quality to play that kind of football. So I understand why he conceded those stupid goals. But another interesting guy, 21 years old. Let's wait and see what is going to happen with this one. Armando Broja is for sale. Everybody knows about it. He's going to cost between 20 million to 25 million. I remember a couple of years ago, West Ham wanted him and wanted to pay 35 million. That's what you got in football. We ended up by giving him a new contract without knowing that he was going to get injured, ACL injury, and his value was going to be down. Just like Karim Hudson-Odoi. Bayern Munich wanted to get him on loan with option to buy him for 70 million. We gave him a new contract. He stayed at the club, got a very bad Achilles injury, and he was never the same player anymore. We ended up by selling him for 3 million to Nottingham Forest. That's part of business. You can't predict what is going to happen in the future. Monaco want Broja. AC Milan also are in the conversation. 3 other Premier League clubs want him. Good luck to my brother Armando Broja. This is the news that I wanted to hear. I really like this news a lot. Omari Hutchinson. Remember yesterday I made a video talking about Hutchinson deserves a chance. Give him a look. Give him a preseason. Let's see how the brother is going to perform. Otherwise, we are going to regret for letting him go. He was given like an ultimatum. You're going to be sold. There is no loan. And it reminds me of somebody, Pep Guardiola against Cole Palmer. You're not going on loan. You sit on the bench or we're going to sell you. And what happened? The rest is history. They regret letting Cole Palmer go because of stupid rules. And I don't want to look back and like, wow, what a player we let go. This guy killed it in the championship last season. I think he's ready for Chelsea team. But at the end of the day, how many players we going to have in one position? And that's why if we're going to sign many players, we have to sell some of them. But I don't want to sell Omari Hutchinson just out of the blue without giving him a chance. And Enzo Maresca apparently is going to give him an opportunity to check on him this summer, give him preseason, and he might be part of the squad. I think Omari is going to take his chance. Let's wait and see what is going to happen. Hakim Ziyech, my own brother. Galatasaray are going to take the obligation to buy him. Well, they didn't even pay anything though. He went on free loan. But if they decide to sign him, they might give us, I don't know, 1 million or 2 million or something, not much. But it's good that he's off our books and we can get whatever money we got from him and we move. Good luck to him. He wasn't really lucky at Chelsea Football Club for one reason or another. But at Galatasaray, he had a good season. It's official. Chelsea can announce Mark Robinson has left his role as under-21's head coach to take charge at League One side Burton Albion. Oh, very sad. We lost somebody from the academy, but it's good for his career. He needs to go and play man football, and good luck to him.